Live from NBC4, this is the Channel 4 News at 6.
All right, Tony, thanks. We've had anxious days leading up to today with a Florida pastor threatening to burn a Quran unless a planned mosque near Ground Zero was moved. Now the pastor says his church will never burn a Quran. Here in Southern California, local Muslims are talking about what has happened and the dangers of pitting faith against faith. Here's Ted Chen.
I'll give you bread.
Yes. This is the part of Islam few people have talked about in the past weeks. Every Saturday, the Islamic Center of Southern California hands out bags of food to mostly low-income seniors.
You need to go to the dentist.
And today, it also offered free health screenings and dental checkups. The Muslims here do it because their faith tells them to, and those who receive it don't question the sincerity of that faith. But that's here.
We're doing it because it's the right thing to do. It's not something that we're doing for recognition or anything. We want to be able to serve our community. Of course, being in the news, a lot of people are forgetting that Muslims do this on a regular basis.
Instead, a lot of the talk has been about relocating mosques and burning Qurans, which is why today, on 9/11, these leaders from different faiths felt compelled not only to remember the victims, but to warn of the dangers of pitting faith against faith.
Let me give you some advice about listening to Christian preachers. If a Christian preacher is spewing hate and violence in the name of God or in the name of religion, that preacher is lying about his or her own religion. And if that preacher doesn't know the truth and beauty of his own religion, how can he or she be trusted to tell the truth about anybody else's religion?
This is a day many Muslims already feel a need to show their red, white, and blue, and that they too were attacked on 9/11. And yet somehow this year they felt the need to prove it even harder.
When Islamophobia, anti-Semitism, or any other type of religious prejudice presents itself in our nation, we must all rise up. It should not be the burden of the targeted group, but the responsibility of all of us. We must stand together.
For 8 years now, the Muslim Public Affairs Council has showcased this quilt made on the one-year anniversary of 9/11. Stitched in is the name of everyone who died that day. It's been offered to the 9/11 Museum at Ground Zero, but so far, there's been no response. Ted Chen, Channel 4 News, Westlake District.